Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's deep and immersive episode, where we explore one of the most important and relatable topics for English learners and everyday speakers, talking about daily life in English. When we talk about daily life, we are not just describing actions, we are expressing our habits, routines, feelings, responsibilities, and the small moments that define who we are. Daily life is the heart of natural communication because every person, no matter where they live, what language they speak, or what job they have, goes through a routine every single day. By learning to talk about daily life in English, you unlock the ability to share your world with others, connect with new people, and build confidence in speaking naturally and fluently. So today I will take you on a long and meaningful journey where we explore how to describe your day, how to talk about mornings, afternoons, evenings, emotions, habits, responsibilities, and everything in between. My goal is to give you a script that not only helps you practice English, but also gives you real sentences, real expressions, and real examples that you can use immediately in your daily conversations. So sit comfortably, take a deep breath, and let's begin this journey of learning and communication together. Every day begins with a morning, and mornings set the tone for everything that follows. When we wake up, we don't just open our eyes, we start a new chance, a new opportunity to shape our lives. You can talk about your morning in many simple and natural ways, such as, I usually wake up around 7 a.m., or the first thing I do after waking up is stretch and check the time, or I like to start my day with a cup of tea or coffee. These sentences may look simple, but they are the foundation of real English communication. You can also describe how your mornings feel. For example, my mornings are often peaceful, or sometimes I feel a little tired when I wake up, but I try to stay positive. Or, mornings are busy for me because I have a lot to prepare before leaving for work or school. After waking up, most people have a routine. You can say, after waking up, I wash my face, brush my teeth, and get ready for the day. Or, I like to take a shower in the morning because it makes me feel fresh and energetic. If you want to sound more natural, you can add feelings and emotions. A warm shower helps me relax and clear my mind. Or, I take a few minutes to breathe deeply and set my intentions for the day. Talking about feelings makes your English more expressive and more human. If you eat breakfast, you can describe it easily. For breakfast, I usually have eggs and bread. Or sometimes I skip breakfast when I'm in a hurry. Or I like to eat something light in the morning. You can also talk about mornings when you don't feel well or feel stressed. Some mornings are a bit chaotic, especially when I'm running late. Or I try to stay calm even when I have a lot to do. These expressions are simple but powerful for real-life speaking. After describing your morning, you can move into your daily activities. You can say, after getting ready, I start my day by checking my messages. Or, I prepare my things and leave the house. Or, if I'm working from home, I sit at my desk and begin my tasks. You can talk about school, job, or home responsibilities. For example, I work as a blank, and my day usually starts with emails. Or, I study at college, so my morning is usually spent in classes. Or, I stay at home and take care of household tasks. You can also add how you feel about these responsibilities. Some days feel busy, but I try to stay productive. Or, I enjoy my work because it helps me grow. Or, even when the day is stressful, I remind myself to stay positive. Daily life also includes small moments that may seem unimportant, but are actually meaningful when expressed in English. For example, I like to listen to music while working. Or, I often take small breaks to stretch or drink water. Or, sometimes I look out the window and enjoy the weather. These little details help you speak in a more natural and descriptive way. When talking about your afternoon, you can say things like, "In the afternoon, I usually have my lunch," or "After lunch, I continue my work or studies," or "I sometimes feel a bit sleepy in the afternoon, so I take a short break." You can also talk about activities like going outside, meeting people, or doing tasks. "Sometimes I go to the market," or "If I have time, I take a short walk," or "I complete my pending tasks in the afternoon." These expressions help you build complete daily life conversations. Daily life also includes emotions and thoughts. You can say, "Some days I feel energetic and motivated," or "There are days when I feel a little low, but I try to stay hopeful." Or you can say, "I tried to remind myself that progress takes time." Adding emotions makes your English more personal and expressive. Evenings are another important part of daily life. You can say, "In the evening, I return home and relax for a while," or "I like to have a cup of tea in the evening," or "Sometimes I watch a show or talk to my family." You can talk about your responsibilities, like "I help with chores," or "I finish the remaining tasks of the day," or "I prepare for the next day." You can also talk about hobbies, like "In the evening, I like to read," or "I enjoy playing games or listening to podcasts," or "I take a short walk outside to refresh my mind." Nighttime is when most people wind down. You can say, "At night, I tried to stay away from my phone," or "I like to spend some quiet time before sleeping," or "I review my day and plan what I need to do tomorrow." You can describe how you sleep, like "I usually sleep around 11 p.m., or "Sometimes I stay up late when I have extra work," or "I try to sleep early because good rest helps me stay productive." Talking about daily life also includes describing habits. For example, "I'm trying to build healthier habits," or "I want to exercise more," or "I'm trying to reduce screen time." You can also talk about changes you want, like "I want to wake up earlier," or "I want to read more books," or "I want to improve my English every day." And this is just the beginning. When we talk about daily life, it is also important to describe the thoughts that run through our mind during different times of the day. Our thoughts shape our actions, and expressing them in English makes your speech richer and more meaningful. You can say things like, "I try to stay focused during the day," or "I remind myself to take things one step at a time," or "I try not to worry too much and stay relaxed." These sentences help you describe your internal world, which is a big part of daily life. Talking about meals is also a big part of daily life English. You can say, for lunch, I usually eat rice and vegetables. Or, if I'm busy, I have a quick snack. Or, sometimes I eat outside with friends. You can describe tastes and preferences. I like spicy food. Or, I prefer light meals during the day. Or, I enjoy trying new dishes when I have time. You can also describe how food affects your mood. A good meal makes me feel satisfied. Or, I feel more energetic after eating something healthy. You can also talk about breaks. Everyone takes breaks during the day for food, rest, or refreshment. You can say, I take short breaks to relax. Or, sometimes I stretch my legs. Or, I drink water or tea during breaks. These small sentences show natural speech patterns.